welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you picked the right first video of mine to click on because today's video is my fall clean and decorate with me. And I have been wanting to make this video ever since I started my YouTube channel. So we are going to be cleaning and decorating my house for fall. And this video actually took me 2 days to film, 1 day to clean and 1 to decorate. And both of those days, it was like 92 or 93 degrees here in Indiana. So I just cranked up the AC so I could wear my fall sweater and do my fall things. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps out my channel, and make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future uploads. Today's video is a long one, so grab some coffee or tea or whatever you're drinking, and let's get into the video. Whenever I'm getting ready to decorate my house, I like to do some cleaning first. And I'm not going to be deep cleaning at all in this video, but I'm just going to be picking things up, wiping things down, and doing some dusting and vacuuming. And this just gives me a clean slate to work with when I go to decorate. And I find that it helps me focus on my decorating more. And it also just helps me enjoy the process because I'm not getting distracted and frustrated with the mess in my house. So when I started filming this video, I thought that I could get it all done, all the cleaning and the decorating done in 1 day. And I quickly realized that that was just not going to be realistic. So I did end up splitting this video up over 2 days, but that really worked out because it gave me plenty of time. And so that's another thing that I recommend is try not to do this the decorating, at least when you're on a tight schedule and you only have like an hour to get everything done, because the point of it is really to enjoy yourself. At least for me it is. I want it to be relaxing and fun, and it's just not that when you put yourself on a timeline. So if you have the opportunity to kind of box out a little bit of time in your schedule, like a few hours, where you can just focus on the decorating and really enjoy yourself and kind of just take it easy, then that's what I recommend, because it's really just about the process and getting to relax a little bit and have fun with it. I am just using the Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface cleaner in the apple cider scent to wipe everything down in my kitchen, and I really like this fragrance. I know it's very basic of me to do the whole Mrs. Meyer's thing because it's just, I feel like a YouTube/Instagram fad right now, but I do really enjoy this scent. It's very clean and refreshing. So I'm just wiping everything down with that. And then I also wanted to wash up some of Ruby's toys. I tried to do this pretty regularly with her teethers and her little toys that she's constantly putting in her mouth, as well as her pacifiers. Sometimes I will just rinse them and then throw them in my microwave. Wow, I'm completely drawing a blank. What's the word when you really clean something? Not disinfect. Stay with me, you guys. I really don't want to start this voiceover over. Sanitize. Is that the word? No. Is it? It's that thing you put in the microwave. It's like a steam sanitizer. I'm going with that because we're not starting over. So sometimes I do that. And today I just decided to fill up the sink with some hot water, and then I used a catful of my Thieves household cleaner. I've talked about this before in my videos, but usually I use that to wipe down all the surfaces in my kitchen and bathrooms as well, but I use the Mrs. Meyer's today. But anyway, I'm using the Thieves cleaner to wash up all of her toys. And I mean, this isn't every single toy she has, but I just tried to go around the house and pick up any teethers that were laying around and pacifiers and anything like that. So I would just let them soak for a while, and then I'm just going to rinse them off with some hot water and let them air dry. now I'm just using some Barkeeper's Friend to clean up my sink. And I love this stuff. It does a very, very good job on my stainless steel. But Tiffany Beeston, actually, from Beauty and the Beestons here on YouTube, was recently talking about kind of a DIY stainless steel cleaner in one of her videos, and she just uses baking soda with lemon essential oil, and then she mixes a little bit of dish soap in with that, and her stainless steel looked great after using that DIY. So I thought I would try that next time, but I do like the Barkeeper's Friend, and I wanted to use it up before it gets too old. I've been using the Bubble Up soap dispensers from Grove Collaborative now for a while, and I love these things. I have both the sponge dispenser and then the dish scrubber as well, and it helps me conserve so much dish soap. I was wasting so much before, I feel like, when I was just using a dish rag for everything. So at the end of every day, I just fill these up with fresh soap and water, and they're ready to go whenever I need to quickly wipe something up or clean a dish or anything like that. And then these sponges are the best. I really like the walnut sponges that Grove sells, but you can only get them through Grove. And I found that these are actually better in my opinion. They're a little bit bigger and they hold up just as well as the Grove sponges. So I'll link those below for you too. Since you can kind of see it in this shot, I wanted to address the fact that there is a washer in my kitchen. And if you're new here, we are currently living in a rental house, and this is not our forever home. We don't plan to be here very long. So there are just, certain upgrades and changes that are just not really feasible for us to make. And the laundry situation is one of those. In fact, it's probably my biggest pet peeve about the house, because the washer is in the kitchen and then our dryer is on our back porch. And to redo the plumbing to move the washer could be done. It would be a ton of work for Austin, and we'd have some money in it as well. So it's just something we decided we're not going to do. But yeah, just wanted to address that. There is a washing machine in my kitchen, and it's just one of the little quirks about our house. I am also using my Thieves household cleaner for any mirrors and glass in my house, and I have loved replacing Windex with Thieves because it works just as well. It's completely streak-free in my experience, and I just love it. So I'm going to do that, and then the last thing that I'm doing in here is moving the chairs on top of the kitchen table, and this is something that I learned back when I was a kid because this was one of our chores that my brother and I had to do, and we would be in charge of cleaning the kitchen floor. So we would have to move our bar stools on top of the counter, and then we would wipe down the feet of the stools because dog hair and dirt and dust would collect there. So we'd wipe those down, then we'd sweep, mop, and when the floor was dry, we'd put the stools back down. And that is just something that I've carried with me and that I do every time I mop the floor. And you can see that there is a lot of dog hair that has collected on the feet of my kitchen chairs, which is kind of gross, but that's why I do this. So I'm just using a damp paper towel to get all of that stuff off, and then we'll come back and do the floors later. So here in the bathroom, I'm just using my thieves cleaner again to wipe everything down. And then for some reason, my phone stopped recording at some point in this part of the video, but I did clean the bowl of the toilet, and I used the Clorox toilet wand system. So it has disposable one-time use heads that have the toilet bowl cleaner in them. So you just click it onto the wand, and then it has a little button. So when you're done cleaning the toilet bowl, you can just put it over the trash can, press the little button, and the head falls off and you don't have to touch it or anything. And I love it because I was able to just throw away my old toilet brush. Those things just gross me out because, you know, just water drips off the brush and collects at the bottom, and then you have to clean it out, and it's kind of gross to me. So I really like the toilet wand system by Clorox, and it's pretty inexpensive. I think it's like $9 at Walmart for the whole system, plus like 5 or 10 refills, and the refills are not very expensive, so it's very comparable to just buying toilet bowl cleaner. So I really recommend the toilet wand system. And then I'm gonna head out into the living room, and in here I'm just picking everything up. I had a lot of jackets and coats hanging on the coat rack that needed to be put away. And then I am just going to dust and clean the mirror in here, and I'm using my thieves cleaner for all of that. Alright, so we are almost done with the cleaning portion of this video. I have everything picked up, I dusted everything, I cleaned the bathroom, so now we're ready to do the floors. We need to vacuum all the rooms, and then I want to mop the kitchen as well. But I'm dragging a little bit at this point. It is 3:30, I started at 8 a.m. That's how long it takes to film a video like this when you're constantly turning it on and off for the baby or the dog or people at the door or whatever. So we're tired, we need a change of scenery, and I want some coffee. I usually have tons of cold brew in the fridge, but I'm out for some reason today. I forgot to make some last night, so I think we're gonna go get some coffee, and then we're gonna come back and finish the floors. As you can see, I had a little wardrobe change because I was sweating. And I tried to keep my sweater on for as long as possible because, you know, I'm in a fall state of mind in this video. Well, really every day. But I was sweating. It was so hot. It's so hot outside. I need to check the temp, but I'm pretty sure it's like 92 or 93. So we're going to take a break, go get some coffee, and then we'll be back to finish up cleaning. So I am just vacuuming the kitchen floor, and the vacuum I have is the Shark Rotator Power Lift Away, and this is the True Pet version because we have a German Shepherd that sheds a lot. So this vacuum has worked out really well. I like the hard floor attachment, and then it also has a little upholstery cleaner that you'll see in a little bit, and I really like that for our couch. But I'm just vacuuming in here, and then I also have a Shark electric mop. And this is also for carpet cleaning, and I've never tried that, but I want to look into how to use it on carpet. But anyway, I'm just going to use this Grove floor cleaner. It's the orange and rosemary scent. It smells so good. I just mix it up with water in the mop reservoir, pop it in, and then I am just using these Swiffer disposable mop refills. Shark actually makes reusable pads for this mop that you can like throw in the washer and dryer. So eventually I want to get those, but I had some of these disposable pads left over and they work perfectly fine. They're Velcro and they stick to the bottom of the mop and it works great. So there's a little hack for you if you have this mop. So this vacuum has lights on the front of it and they just mesmerize Ruby. She loves looking at them and she loves the sound of the vacuum. Actually, when she is tired, some days I'll just put her in her swing and she will just swing and listen to me vacuum the entire house and fall asleep sometimes. She absolutely loves it. So do any of you have babies or little kids who love loud sounds like that? Because my mop is also very, very loud and she loves it. Like even if she's in a bad mood, something's bothering her, she's teething or anything, if I just turn the vacuum on, even if I'm not vacuuming and I just let it run because of the noise, she just sits there and will calm right down and is happy as a clam. So do any of you have babies that are like that? I think it's just the loud whirring sound. Something about it is just really relaxing to her. So it is the next day and I'm finally ready to decorate. So I wanted to start in the kitchen and the first thing I'm doing is just bringing down all of my fall decorations from storage upstairs and laying everything out on the kitchen table so I can see exactly what I have. So I hung a cotton print decorative towel here on my butcher block in the video, but I actually ended up changing this out later because I found this gorgeous towel at Dollar General for $2. They had other prints and colors as well, and I love this like linen type material and it's got the fringe detail at the bottom, so this was a really, really good dollar store find. Over here on this little shelf on my butcher block, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do until I came across this signature drink sign from our wedding. I got this from an Etsy store, so I will link them below if I can find them again. But I love this sign. Our wedding was in October, so the colors in it are very fall appropriate. And then I just put some of my copper mugs by the sign because I thought it just went so well. And I love metallics and copper in the fall time. So I think this little spot turned out great. Now I'm just putting together a few little arrangements with some blue mason jars that I had. And my tip for you when doing any type of arrangement like this with artificial materials is don't be afraid to start pulling them apart. So I just take some wire cutters and start cutting pieces off, because I find that with pre-made arrangements, sometimes I like certain pieces and don't like other parts of it. So I just go ahead and cut all of the individual pieces off and then make my own design out of that.
Yeah.
Centerpiece, I wanted to try something a little different. I wanted to just use some fresh red apples, and I saw someone on YouTube do this, and for the life of me, I cannot remember what channel it was, but in this video, she used red apples throughout her home, and it looked so gorgeous. So it was really inexpensive to just pick a few apples up, and I tried using them in this galvanized tray that I have, and I just didn't like the shape. But when I used a shorter, wider ceramic tray, I really liked how that looked. So I really love how it turned out. It's very simple and clean, and it really makes the red accents in my kitchen really pop. All right, so we are done in the kitchen, and I love how it turned out. It's very simple, but I love the subtle fall accents and the touches of red here with the apples and the teapot and the KitchenAid. I think it just ties the room together really well, so I'm really happy with it. The only thing that I have left to do in here is fill this frame, and I don't have any fall decor at all on this side of the kitchen, but I don't really want to put anything on the countertop because I use that countertop a lot, and I use it to make drinks or to fold laundry, to sort mail, so I don't really want to add anything else. But I thought a way I could get around that and still have some fall accents on this side of the room is to use some fall scrapbook paper that I have on hand as the backing for my photos. So these are 5x7 frames, but I don't have any 5x7 pictures anyway. I do have 4x6s, and then I have that fall scrapbook paper. So I'm going to cut out a 5x7 of the scrapbook paper and just tape the 4x6 picture over it. And I think that will look really good because it will add a little fall pop without me having to add anything and clutter the countertop at all. So I think that is what I'm going to do. Also, what do you guys think of the collage I have going on here? I recently redid this wall, and I'm kicking myself that I didn't take a before shot of it. But basically, this wall has a lot of imperfections. You can see like a chip in the paint, some scuffs, and if we get really close, you can see that there are like legit cracks in this wall. So I tried to strategically put the photos over the really bad spots. So I hope the photo placement looks okay. But Austin actually made this sign, and he also made me these frames for Mother's Day, and he printed out pictures to go with them. So I love those. I'm happy that I finally get to use them. And then I just got this frame over here at TJ Maxx for like $13, which I thought was a pretty good deal. And I really like that the blue ties in with the kitchen because I have like blue and greens in here. So let me know what you think, or if you think I should do something different. Should I add something else over here? Like, is that weird to have a blank space over there? I don't really know. Let me know what you guys think. Now I'm just moving on to the living room. I just skipped over the bathroom because I don't normally do any fall decorating in there because it's so tight and there's not really room for anything. So sometimes I'll throw a fall candle in there. But in the living room, I'm starting by redoing the mantle over our fireplace. And I am just using this leaf garland. This is from Magnolia. And I actually have several of these because we used them as the runner on the head table at our wedding. Our wedding was in October, and so the leaves are beautiful. They look very realistic, and I love them. So now I usually use one of these as my mantle piece in the fall. And you'll see in the rest of this video that I'm very minimal in this room, and really in the kitchen I was too with my decorating. And that was intentional. I really don't want to overwhelm my house and make it too themey, like with a lot of pumpkins or a lot of leaves, even though I'm using some on the mantle. But you know what I mean. I don't want it to be over the top fall or have a very specific theme. I just really wanted to pick colors that I like, really warm, cozy tones, and make my house feel very welcoming without it being in your face fall. And that's what I try to do for any season or for any holiday that I'm decorating for. So this is probably one of the most minimal fall decorating videos that you'll see here on YouTube, because a lot of the videos on YouTube are very over the top. Like, the houses look gorgeous when they're done, but there are tons of decorations, and that's just not really my style. And I'm also trying to save money, and I have a smaller home, so it's okay. And I just wanted to show you something a little bit different than other videos that you might see on YouTube. And it's okay to just be very simple, very minimal, and it can still be very pretty. Once I had everything decorated, I was ready to just relax and enjoy everything I had been working on that day. So I went ahead and lit a candle. This candle is unbelievable. If you can find it, pick it up. I found mine at Home Goods, and it's such a fresh apple scent. If you really like the fruity fall scents, you'll love this. But anyway, I just lit a candle, and I'm making myself a vanilla chai. I will link my coffee shop style drink video below in the description box to show you how to make this, but it's one of my favorite fall drinks. And then I just sat on the couch and chilled out and just kind of relaxed a little bit. So if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And make sure you subscribe because I will have more fall videos coming very soon. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspired you to get ready for fall. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.